Getting the match underway any second as Doy McFunk's going to take to the field to start us off. It is a 3v3 tier 4. We've got Doy McFunk's Go Churros Go and Churro Burrow over for Big Dinner FC. Go Blocks, Obis, and Zilly on the pass side. Let's get to the kickoff. It's going to be Obes winning the kickoff right away. Churro going to have to fall back, but Zilly already pressuring this into the corner. It's over. It's in front of the goal. Churro Burrow trying to block off any offensive lines. It's not going to come through just yet, but a lobber going to go up off the crossbar. Now going to have to fall back here, the blue side, to try to deny some shots. GCG already going up and forcing a 50 against Zilly. Going to be going out with Churro Burrow, but Obes to read it, get it in front of the net, and an early goal for him. Going to put pass on the board at 1-0 here in the first 30 seconds. And what a strong start that is. Just takes the ball, has a wide open field, and just plays with it. So an early goal going their way, but will Pass be able to manage it? Manage to keep it as Big Dinner FC pushing straight off the kickoff. GCG a fast follow-up to go straight up the field in front of the goal. Passing back to Churro, but it's going to be Doy McFunk's forced to save it away. But once again, Obes gets the ball straight in front of the net. And yet again, the Pass boys going to be coming through with another goal. It's a 2-goal lead just over 30 seconds into the game, and they are just running away with it so far. They're getting open goals just one after the other, and I mean, when there's no defenders in sight, it's not exactly a difficult challenge to get that ball in there. Obes already just trying to push right off the kickoff. GCG forced to make a save, and now Zilly killing it up, trying to get it towards net. It actually gets past two, but now Doy McFunk's with the save. Go Blocks hitting it back to his teammate. Obes has a shot on board, but GCG with a demo onto Go Blocks and a nice little save away on the blue end is going to deny it for long. Go Blocks does force a 50. It ends up going into the blue end, and now Doy McFunk's low boost trying to play this off the wall. Gonna end up passing it over to Churro Burrow, but Zilly keeping it in play. Off the wall. Go Blocks already in the air trying to get this on net, and he drops it, but it's just off the top crossbar. Obes trying to follow it up, and he's gonna just sink it straight inside the left crossbar. Nothing that Big Dinner FC can do just so far in this game to really get the ball from going into the net. You can see a little bit staggered on defense. They're just trying to figure out if there's anything they can do to prevent it, but absolutely nothing. And now Pass with a 3-goal lead. We know that these Big Dinner FC boys can put shots on net and really get back in. They're just being pressured. A nice little bump there from Zilly in the back line almost allows Go Blocks to get a nice little shot off the net, but it is going to be denied. And now a counter offense. GCG trying to get the ball out mid. It's Zilly to take it though, and already a counter aggression. Churro Burrow to deny it. Now GCG trying to play it up. Gets it over off the corner. 3 minutes, so plenty of time to bounce back, and it's a roller straight into the net. And Churro Burrow just sneaks it into that back left corner. You can see, comes off the wall, he goes up, manages to hit the shot just barely behind Go Blocks, and just no way for him to save that. So the first one of 3 needed to get Big Dinner FC into overtime. GCG meeting Obes in the kickoff, and it's going to be Doy McFunk's to follow it up. Getting onto the orange side, it's actually a lobber in front of the goal, but Zilly going to fall back and save that for the team Obes. Getting it over one, and now GCG trying to pressure. It's a lob out from the orange side, and Doy McFunk's to save. Zilly trying to pressure it. It's going to be over to GCG. Has to try to grab the boost out of mid. Pushing up into the midfield. Doesn't win the 50, and Obes now with 40 boost and a dream carrying this up the field, but it is going to be cleared away by Churro Burrow, and now trying just to find some way to get a shot in front of the net yet again. Zilly already in the backline, goes for a GCG demo, but isn't able to hit it. Another save for him. And now the ball lobbing over net. Obes going up, and it's a shot for him, and the 3-goal lead reclaimed. And just like that, a very good awareness from him. Knows that Go Blocks has the opportunity at the pass, and the moment it goes up, he flies straight into the air and just sinks it past the defender. So the 3-goal lead reclaimed. 2 minutes 30 left. It's a hard task for Big Dinner FC to get back into it, but they certainly can. There's plenty of time left, but not if this shot continues to rain through Churro Burrow, and crucial save, and the backflip going to deny potentially a 5th goal here. As now he has to try to get it out of his own end. He does take possession towards the midfield, but Ob's going to read him, and now GCG trying just to carry this up. Zilly to stop him. It's over to the wall. He does stall it, but Zilly just going to retake control and get it out. Churro. In fact, passing it back to GoBlox, and now a 1v1 against Churro. Does manage to get it away. Now Obs trying to fight against GCG, or sorry, Doy McFunks, but it is going to end up going back to Churro. Now bouncing in front of the net, it's an opportunity to score. It's stalled out from Churro. GCG just now getting up, but they're not able to decide who goes for the net. It's a little bit of an over-aggression, and that's going to lead to a counter-offense already going the way of the orange side. Pass trying to get a 5th goal on the board, and with only 100 seconds to go, with every second that ticks by, this lead just is not lessening for the Big Dinner FC boys, and it looks like even more and more Game 1 is going to be going the way of Pass, and all they have to do is just stall it out and deny 3 goals, and so far it just doesn't really seem like Big Dinner FC, except for maybe right now, are getting any attacks on board, and right as I say it, Doy McFunk's gonna come through with a crucial one. With 74 seconds to go, he sinks one straight past all 3 defenders and gets it into the goal. Beautiful pass from GCG to open him up. And now, if they had a chance to get back into it, now is the time. Churro winning it off the kickoff is going to be an immediately boom back from GoBlox, and now GCG, it's a little bit awkward on the wall. Zilly's already aggressing it, but a nice touch to get it past GoBlox. A shot just left of net. Doy McFunk's carrying it up the midfield, and now Obs, Zilly trying to just fall back, regain possession. They're still up by 2. They know they don't need a heavy aggress, but what a nice touch from Zilly. Gets it out in front of the goal. Doy hits it away, gets it past 2, in fact, and now that's in front of the orange goal. GoBlox should be able to get back, but it's close. But he manages to touch it past just in time, denying potentially a crucial goal for the blue side. And now, Big Dinner FC trying to get this ball out of their end, trying to just keep their scoring chances alive. And Doy gonna pass it up to GCG, back down to Churro, over to Zilly, and that's a boomer into the goal. And just like that, Game 1 is going to be sealed up for the Pass side. Big Dinner FC, you could see they really started to come alive, but there's just nothing they could do to close that gap in time. I mean, they could still hit 3 consecutive goals, and with the ball bouncing mid, Doy, an opportunity but cleared away, and now the time just going to be too far gone. It will be Game 1 going the way of Pass, and what a strong first showing. I mean, they came out here, hit 2 goals in under 30 seconds, and then just absolutely held the lead for the rest of it, and Ob's even going to get rewarded with a little bit of a goal somehow there at the end. So 2-6 going to be the final score here of the first game, unless one team just decides to get a goal to end it. Doy actually going to go up and attempt it. Let's see if it goes in. Oh! Oh my god, he's robbed of it. It just slams on the ground. It's not going to come through. No IGL stat padding today, but the stats that are being padded is that a little orange box to the top right. Pass now on the board. And Big Dinner FC a little bit closer to potentially their second loss of the season. 2 more to go at a minimum. So definitely time for Big Dinner to get themselves back in here and get back into the starting block. But it's going to be a tough one. Pass has been putting up an absolutely dominant showing. So unless Big Dinner FC can find some cracks in that armor, it is going to be difficult. Let's see, though. We're going into the kickoff. Should be Churro up here against Zilly. And let's see how we're going to be kicking off. It's actually going to be GCG taking it, and Ob's not able to beat him out on the follow-through. GCG dominating this ball up the field, already getting it in front of the goal. Low boost, isn't able to secure anything. Doy trying to come through. And GCG, if he only was able to just find one small pad on the way up, this goal could have been avoided. But it's just so fast from the Pass counter offense. It's a fast pass from GoBlox to Obs, and it's just too easy for the man off the crossbar, in fact, to sink it straight into the net. And in the first 15 seconds, Pass has scored again. Obs off the wall again, and it's just such a fast shot towards net. Doy forced to save it, and now GoBlox falling back. It's going to be a pass from GCG over towards the midfield. Zilly to kill. Obs demoing away GCG, and now actually the ball getting free. Doy forced to clear it away, and he is. Churro falling back to try try to just find some way to keep this in play for the blue side. Eventually has to fall back. GCG tries to get the ball up the field, but just ends up passing it mid. It does slow it a bit, but a shot potentially on net. Goblox, a pass to him. It's not going to go through. Doi to save. GCG up the field, trying to get this ball into the corner. 4 minutes, so plenty of time to bounce back in here. Goblox to hit it away. It's Churro having to try to save this. GCG trying to pass under him, and now a turn from GCG, trying to just re-aggress this immediately. Hits it back over towards mid. Doi McFunks with a potential shot, and it's a miss actually from the opposition. GCG a back pass, and Doi McFunks sinks it in, but Ob's gonna clear it away, and what a crucial one. The equalizer denied, and now Goblox booming it downfield. It's a forced save from GCG, and he hits it back over into the midfield. Doi McFunks off the backboard. Obs trying to get it out of this corner, and now GCG hitting it back into mid. Zilly just trying to get this in front of the net somehow, trying to hit some sort of center, and it's a disaster for the blue side, but a team bump from Goblox and Zilly denies the goal, but GCG isn't able to. It's bouncing on the line, and he hits it off the crossbar, but not out of the goal. And with 3 minutes left on the clock, it's a 2-goal lead for the pass side, and what a back and forth it was. GCG, he's awarded another chance to save and just not able to get it out of the net. What a close one, but it does end up going the pass way. And it kind of feels bad. I mean, you definitely would have liked to see that aggression from Big Dinner FC being rewarded with an equalizer, and actually it might be rewarded still. Doi keeping this ball in play, but Zilly already on it. He's just so fast. Is that on? It's not, but it is cleared away. And now it's a counter offense from Goblox, hits it mid. GCG to take it, but Ob's so fast on the aggression. 3 minutes left. Zilly hitting it over to Goblox, who does have a shot, but it's blocked by Churro, and now Obs to follow it up, try to hit it mid. Bumps one as well, so it's a potential shot, but GCG just killing it on the ground, slowing it down. Goblox re-aggressing it, trying to get a bump for his trouble, does get it, but Churro still able to hit it, but it's a double commit on defense, and Zilly is just too quick, comes through and sinks it directly into the right side of goal to land up a third one for the pass side, and the second time we've seen a 3-goal lead this series. Pass is just putting up such a dominant show. They are just a wall that Big Dinner FC cannot break through, and the shots, it just seems like every player on this team can hit absolutely everything they're going for. Goblox trying to get a little bit of aggression in net. Doi gonna hit it away. Zilly forced to try to clear it, does manage to force a 50, but it's back over to GCG now, forced to resave it. Doi trying to go up and secure the goal. Churro forced to keep it in play. Goblox back out mid. GCG stops it, but it's back over to Obs, and now down the field, Churro trying to turn for it, isn't quite able to get it, but the ball is going over. So Doi, just a light little touch to keep it going towards the corner. Zilly to re-aggress, but with a low boost, he's basically out of this fight. GCG gets it past one. Doi booming it over to the corner. It's a shot on net for GCG, and he sinks it. And with 2 minutes left, the first goal on the board for Big Dinner FC, and they claw at that deficit. They're not giving up yet, and they want to fight back into this game too. They know they can do it. They want the series equalizer, and 2 goals stand between them and getting a shot at it. GCG can't win out in the kickoff. Churro back on the wall to kill it towards mid. Zilly trying to follow it, does manage to get a touch, but it's not exactly what he wanted. Goblox forced to play it a little bit awkwardly, does win the flick off against Churro, but now GCG can't quite seem to clear it past him, and Goblox just being such a nuisance in the blue end. Zilly just keeping the ball here, and it just seems like every single time that the Big Dinner FC boys want to clear it away, somebody from the pass side is just in their end, hitting them or hitting the ball just to deny them shots. Now Churro, 78 seconds on the clock. He has to try to get this ball out of his end. GCG trying to get some sort of pinch going. It is a nice hit over into the midfield, but Goblox already catching it, re-aggressing right away, and the Churro boys not quite able to hold off against him, as CB gonna take a loss, and now Doi forced to clear it away. Not able to. Zilly just in the way, and they are scrambling on the Big Dinner FC side to find some way out, but there's the chance. It's a 2v1, a 3v1 in fact, but Goblox kills it towards the corner. 50 seconds, and Zilly, he has time to play with. He doesn't need to fast aggress this, and he's even slowing down the offense, taking some time just to make these blue players just kill time in their end. GCG trying to get back and deny the shot from Obs. It's a pass over and nobody able to touch it, and the pass goes in. It's just a nice little lob directly in front of the goal, and it's actually a beautiful pass to his teammate, but no players from the blue side able to get a touch on it. So it's just another goal for Pass and 30 seconds left. I mean, that's basically it. They could try to get a quick kickoff, get themselves back to 2 and try to fight back, but with Zilly and GoBlox already in the blue end this early on, it is not looking like that's on the cards. So Big Dinner FC is looking at trying to get a reverse sweep. GCG trying to just push past and get it past whoever he can on the defense, but he just can't do it. And a beautiful pass off the wall to get it over to Zilly. Obs already on that. He doesn't quite land it, but Churroboro cannot get it on net. And that will end game 2, and Pass another dominant showing to go up 2-0 in the series, and great work to them. I mean, that dominant performance from game 1, definitely not a fluke. They're coming out here swinging, absolutely dismantling the Big Dinner FC defense. You can see the pass plays. They can pass from basically the other wall of the field, cross it straight over, and somebody will be able to sink it in. And what an absolutely beautiful way to be able to play the game, knowing that your teammates can just hit any shot that you send their way is absolutely crucial. But you can even see, I mean, not too many assists on that team either. They're just able to put that ball on net. And now, Big Dinner FC to play from behind, down by 2, have to win 3 in a row. It's survival on the line for them, and for Pass, a 3-0 sweep. Always a good thing to have, especially if you're looking to get up on to the 3rd win of IGL. Looking to go 3-0 in the series, to go 3-0 in the season. Pass look to take another game. GCG looking to deny it, and does manage to win out a kickoff over towards the right wall, but Zilly already on it. Churroboro gets it past him, and now counter offense real. GCG seemingly just trying to fall back and deny Zilly from being able to rejoin his team, but Zilly does manage to get back in the action with a demo onto Doimik Funks. It does weaken this offense. Churroboro trying to follow this up, and GCG just a little bit too close. Does manage to get back, forces a 50, but it's lobbing towards net, and Obs just absolutely from anywhere on the field able to put this towards the net. GCG can't follow Doi up, and that little mistake on the offense is going to cost them the ball. Zilly already on it, getting it over towards mid. CB kills it, and Doi bumping him, and it's just pandemonium on the Big Dinner FC side. Bumps onto every teammate, just scattered across the blue end, but they haven't been scored on. The dream isn't dead. Another little double commit, but it is going to be saved by GCG, and now Obs trying just to deny any shots. Doi getting this ball over towards the midfield. GCG stalls it, trying just to get it past, but he just can't. Doi trying to win out against Zilly, getting it back into the corner yet again, and now Obs just trying to fight it out of the orange end. Churroboro past 1, trying to get it past 2 GoBlox. It just seems like after they get it past 1, there's always just one more orange defender in their way. Zilly, though, not able to beat out Doi. Obs is, so GCG forced to get into the play, and he isn't able to connect. Churroboro up against Zilly, wins it into the orange end, and now GoBlox to kill. Kills it past Churroboro, and what a nice little save from him to deny what could have been a disastrous opening. Churroboro killing it mid, and it is going to be allowed for Doimik Funks to kill it. But it is a counter offense on the table as Zilly killing it. Obs no connection, but no connection from the defender, and Doi to clear it. Back into the corner, GoBlox up against Doi. It's lobbed over towards the goal. Zilly not connecting, and Obs not able to get there either. So now Go Churros Go, trying to get this ball out of his end. Zilly over in front of the goal. Doi up, gets it past 2. It's counter offense real as GCG hitting it mid. Could be some sort of offense here from Churroboro, and he is going to hit it past Zilly. So 2 defenders left, and Obs going to hit it back past GCG. GoBlox waiting in the goal, in fact chasing out some of the offenders here, as now GCG tapping it in front of the net, and Doimik Funks for the first time in the series going to secure a lead for Big Dinner FC. They're up 1-0, and after a relentless attempt at getting this ball into the orange end, they're finally able to get it in front of the goal, and Doimik Funks does not miss when he's got an open shot. So 2 minutes 40. Churroboro up against Obs, and for the first time Pass playing from behind. looking to try to get themselves back into it. GoBlox hitting it over into the corner, and Zilly just gonna fall back, knows that his teammates can turn for this. Actually, it ends up bouncing towards him, so a re-aggression and a 150, and now GCG can't quite connect. Churroboro forced to fall back and regain possession towards the midfield, but Obs is just so fast, gets it past two. GCG forced to save. Churroboro kills it, and now this is bouncing in front of the net. Doi, a crucial touch to kill it towards the corner, and denies them what could have been a goal there from Obs. Zilly killing it mid. GCG trying to kill the offense, but not quite able to do it. Zilly turning back off the corner. It's bouncing mid. Zero boost here for him, though, is going to force the teammates to come into the action. Obs, a double touch off the sidewall, opens up GoBlox for a little touch towards the net, but it is going to be killed mid, and Doi McFunk's doing everything right now, getting every ball out of the blue end, and now killing it towards GoBlox, trying to get this ball back in the blue end, but Pass just can't seem to do it. Churroboro, no boost, is still aggressing it, not able to get a touch. Go Churros, go! Tries to land the shot, it's off the crossbar. Obs trying to get it up, gets it into the mid, and the bump coming through, but it isn't going to deny it as Doi, getting bumped, is still able to find his way in front of that ball, and what a save to make. 80 seconds and 1 goal is all that separates these two teams. Big Dinner FC with survival on the line. Pass just trying to find a way to end it on off the backboard. Obs knows his teammates are there. GoBlox going to kill it backboard as well. Zilly's already up for it, not quite able to get it on net. It's back over to Obs. Churroboro to hit it, going to kill it towards mid though. Zilly, now GCG trying to clear it. Churroboro retakes control, gets in front of the net, but Zilly to regain possession, bumped by Doi McFunks, and now 52 seconds left, and Churroboro clearing it away. It's over to Obs. A demo from Zilly onto GCG, though, weakens the defense. Churroboro trying to re-aggress this low boost, though, and it's going to be one out by GoBlox, who forces a 50 against GCG. It's in front of the net, and now 21 boost. Doi McFunks to clear it. 40 seconds, and now this 1 goal game, it could be what the boys from Big Dinner FC needed to finish it up. Anything will equalize it here from Pass, but they just can't seem to get the attacks going, but that's a chance. Doi McFunks kills it towards the wall. It's 20 seconds left. Zilly forcing a 50, but it's won by Doi McFunks again, and now Obs forced a 50, and Doi McFunks just winning against absolutely everybody. GoBlox trying to fight against GCG. 10 seconds. Zilly not able to get to the ball, and now with Obs, he has to make a play. It's the last play of the match. Gets it over into the corner. It's a double kill. GoBlox keeping it in the air, isn't quite able to keep it up. Obs with an opportunity, but it dies, and Big Dinner FC with 1 goal are able to get themselves back into it, and you gotta give props to the man himself. Doi McFunks absolutely doing everything and ripping his team into a game 3. I mean, a beautiful pass from GCG to assist Doi McFunks on that shot, but just the amount of times that Doi McFunks was denying shots, getting them past defenders, or just getting a shot towards net himself, he was absolutely destroying the Pass boys. And Big Dinner FC, if the rest of them can wake up the way Doi McFunks have, we might have a series on our hands yet. Pass on the goose egg last game. Going to be looking to get themselves back into it, but they do have 2 games to go. Big Dinner FC playing from very far behind, but the dream's alive. And now we'll see Zilly going up against GCG on the kickoff, and let's see how the first one goes. It's going to be a kickoff. It's actually Zilly deciding to go up for it, and straight in front of the net. It's an early goal for Go Churros Go. And look at this. GCG goes up against Zilly. Zilly don't know exactly what he was looking to do for the kickoff, trying to throw off GCG somehow, but it's an easy goal for Big Dinner FC. And now it took them a while to get it in the 3rd game, but here in the 4th, we've got it in the first 3, but Obs so fast on the follow through, and it's not able to be denied, and Pass is pissed. They're here, they're looking to win, and they're saying, you know what, we let the 3rd game slip away, let's come back in here, let's play, and let's finish it up. And Obs, off a beautiful pass from Zilly, gonna get the equalizer. 6 seconds have elapsed. And now, Doi already on the offense. Zilly has to clear this away. He's going to try to take it up. It doesn't quite go high enough. He was looking for a ceiling, but isn't able to get it. And Churro killing it into the blue end. GCG going to kill Zilly. And now Doi with a shot towards the net, and it goes off the top crossbar, but he's able to secure it. And Doi, what a heartbreaker it would have been if that got cleared away, but a beautiful play from the Big Dinner FC boys. A demo into a shot directly into net from Doi McFunks himself is going to regain that 1-goal lead, up 2-1. 20 seconds elapsed, and these guys definitely here to score some goals. Obs to regain the ball, looking for another equalizer. Doy McFunks to clear, back into the corner. No boost on Obs, so Zilly has to come in. It's over to Go Churros Go, and Go Blocks forced to re-aggress it. Does win the fight. It's back over to Doy. Gonna be killed towards mid. Go Blocks with the opportunity to aggress, but it's gonna be Obs. Churro Burrow back to him. Gonna be going straight back over to Go Blocks, and the offense just keeps switching sides, just back and forth. Zilly trying to fall back and play off of Ob's hit, but no hit coming through, and now able to hit it up the field himself, get it in front of the net. It's on from him, and the equalizer scored. And ladies and gentlemen, Pass showing you exactly how they got those first 2 IGL wins. Beautiful hit past all 3 defenders, nobody able to get a touch on it, and Zilly securing an equalizer. And Big Dinner FC, survival still on the line, 4 minutes to go. They know they can hit the shots, but the nerves must be building. There's a lot of Rocket League left to play if they want to try to win this. And for Obs, he's just trying to hit clips, can't quite get it on net. Zilly does fall back, forces a 50. It's slow, but Go Blocks returns it. It's gonna go over in front of the net, trying to see if he can get any ground, Zilly, but not quite able to, and Go Blocks falling back. It's too much field to give up. Zilly forcing a 50 against GCG, gets it past him. Onto the blue end now. Oh, and GCG gonna be trying to touch it away, actually ends up touching it mid for the orange side a bit, and Doy trying to force a pinch. GCG, though, to take it upfield, gets it in front of the net, has a potential shot, and GCG, he got the first, he'll get the third, and another 1-goal lead secured for him. And now Big Dinner FC, 3 minutes 23. We're only a minute 40 into the game, but we already have 5 goals on the board. What a difference from last game. Again, last game, Big Dinner FC barely squeaking by with only 1 goal to their name. And now 3-2 with 3 minutes left on the clock. Churro Burrow trying to expand it to 4-2, but it's a nice touch from Go Blocks to deny the shot. Doy killing it mid, but it's a counter offense. Ob's gonna lob it over towards the net. Gonna be lobbed straight back from GCG, and Zilly to retake control. A 50 though, won by GCG, and now in the corner. It's gonna be Go Blocks trying to get it outfield. Doy to pressure, and this will bounce in front of the net, so Zilly forced to clear it from the other side. It's gonna be up the field. Zilly past 1. Go Blocks trying to get back GCG to hit it past him, and Obs trying just to fight against these blue side members, but they're just too far in his end. Go Blocks gets a touch past 1. It's a shot towards net. Churro to save, hits it over, isn't able to get it. Go Blocks, but Zilly already up towards the net. It's off the top crossbar. Obs to follow it up, and Obs doesn't miss those. And a beautiful team play from the orange side. You can see Zilly goes up, tries to hit the shot himself, but just getting it over the backboard when he realizes that Obs is wide open, and an easy shot for him. So now we're at the halftime. Pass with the game to win. Big Dinner FC with survival on the line. GCG retakes control. It's mid to Doy. He gets it into the corner. He's got 50 boost, so it does get killed mid, and he's still able to stay in the fight a bit, but GCG losing it. It's going to put Churro Burrow on the defense, and a double commit from the orange side members on offense is going to force the ball to be saved by Churro Burrow. GCG Churro trying to follow it up the field. We've got Go Blocks just in the background trying to hold off against any defenders, or any offenders, sorry, and Doy McFunk's going to be the only one to take the challenge. Gets it into the corner. GCG trying to kill it, but Doy to kill it on his own end. It's going to be hit back over. Churro Burrow with a bump onto Doy. That's going to open up Zilly to take the ball. It's going to be bouncing over off the corner. GCG to get a touch. Actually gets it past 2, but it is going to be, ooh, a bump onto Go Blocks, but Churro Burrow not going to follow through. Doy's there. Does get it over. Starts to go in front of the goal, but it's just too easy of a save. Doy, it feels bad because he knows that ball is going to be an easy drop, but he also knows he can't get there. Go Blocks not able to clear it away though, and Ob's not connecting either, so Churro Burrow, a little bit of a chance, although very difficult for him to have known he'd have it. It's going to be a hit from Churro. Go Churros Go, down over into Go Blocks, and it's bounced towards the goal. Churro to try to get it upfield. He does have GCG, but low boost, and Obs to hit it himself. It's a minute left on the clock. Any goal scored now could be the decider. And Zilly trying to fight against Churro Burrow, but the shot not on net. Back towards mid, it's a double commit on defense, and Doy forced to save it on the blue end. He does take control. GoBlock's trying to pressure, and GoBlock's actually going to hit a very nice shot down in front of the net. Obs in the orange end, able to save it easily. GCG to turn though, but GoBlock's already past 2 defenders, getting this ball in the corner, trying to hit it mid. Gets it to mid, but Doi McFunks is there. Obs killing it to Zilly. Doi gets the hit past him though, 40 seconds, and now in the corner, taking the boost. Doi going to give it back to GCG. It's going to be hit back over mid, and now with anybody's ball, it's going to be Churro to take it. GoBlox gets the demos of the offense weakened, but it's going to be killed straight down by Zilly. GCG tries to follow it up, but GoBlox forcing a 50, and now Obs over to GCG in front of the net. Zilly to lob it. Obs to try to chase, but with one boost, they have to try to hit it mid. It's a bump, but Doi McFunks avoiding the bump and getting in front of the ball. 6 seconds. We could be seeing overtime here, and Churro trying to work with Doi McFunks, trying to finish it off. He might be able to get one more hit. It's over into the midfield, but GoBlox to hit it. Doi with a potential shot. It's lobbing into the net. And Doi McFunks a buzzer beater goal, and this man is having a series of a lifetime. Big Dinner FC secure a game 5, and honestly, who could have foreseen that? After a dominant Game 1 and Game 2, Big Dinner FC holds their ground with a 1-goal game in Game 3, comes back to fight against these guys in a 7-goal series to get into Game 5 and now pass. If they were pissed going into this one, they are infuriated going into the last. So it will be a challenge on the board. Who will win? At first, it looked like the pass show, but it is going to end up being more of a match than anybody could have predicted after the first 2. So Big Dinner FC biting back GCG, and GCG Churro and our friend Doi McFunks just absolutely dominating the board that game, and let's see if they can continue to do it. The passing plays escaping outside of the playbook of only pass, and both teams able to shoot basically from anywhere on the field, so we're going to be jumping into it, and let's see who will win the kickoff. It's a 1-ball from Zilly over to Obs straight off the kickoff. Obs trying to follow through, does actually force Churro to move, but it isn't going to be a very good clear. And look at this, a double commit on the defense for the Big Dinner FC side already. GCG and Doi just hitting each other on this wall, not able to figure out who will get it, and it's going to be GoBlox backboarding it into Doi, and it's going to be the first goal going the way of pass. And if that's the way this game goes, Big Dinner FC are going to be upset about it, I can just tell you. It'll be a very rough review session. Doi, though, already trying to hit the equalizer, and it's so close, but off the crossbar. This man, though, just absolutely such a threat. Churro lobbing it back over to his teammates, does hit it on goal, so a forced save, but it does come through Doi. Not able to get it on net. GoBlox able to kind of delay on clearing this. Obs goes up for pressure. Churro not able to get a touch, and now Doi with the shot on net. It's blocked by Zilly. GCG to follow, not able to get a touch. Obs to miss as well. Zilly already on the wall. Retaking control, gets it mid, isn't able to get the follow through. Churro not getting it on net either, so the ball lobbing mid. Doi with the follow-up. It's going to be hit by Obs, and that's an opening towards the net, but all 3 orange members so low on boost, they can't commit for that high of an aerial. GCG tries to commit and get the steal, but with 0 boost, he is going to be rewarded, gets the back right, but now Churro already pushing back up, sorry. Churro trying to fall back. Doi forcing it out into mid. Obs already falling back up. GoBlox trying to get out of the action, fall back. He's going to get himself right back into it. It's a double commit on defense, but Zilly already on it. It's over towards the goal. Trying to get back up on the wall. Isn't quite able to get a tire on it, so it's going to be Obs to follow through. If the demo onto Churro came through, that would have been nasty. But the ball bouncing off the corner is going to go back in front of the net as a lob. It forces the Churro brothers to go up for a save. Obs, maybe the pressure getting to him a bit, just rushing the ball a little too much. It's over. It's in front of the net. GoBlox does manage to touch it over towards mid, but Go Churros Go, sinking a nice one straight in. It goes into the top left corner and bounces straight down in front of Obs to secure the equalizer as Big Dinner FC get themselves on the board, and once again within distance of, at this point, winning the match. It's going to be 1-1. 3 minutes to go. Churroboro killing it to GCG, now going up the wall. Gets it back down, bouncing over towards his teammate. Zilly's already on it though. Doy McFunks trying to follow this up and get it out of the blue end, but GCG already pressuring. Zilly not quite able to turn fast enough. It's going to bounce off the wall. Churroboro to clear. It's actually going to end up being Doy McFunks in a close demo, but no cigar. Obs forced to try to get back into this, and now GoBlox following it mid. The demo comes through. Doy McFunks with a forced save, but not able to get there, and the demo from, who was that exactly? I believe that was Obs. Straight there onto GCG, gonna seal up a goal as GoBlox, an easy one for him, straight into the bottom left corner. And a second goal on the board for Pass. Up by 1, but we've been here before. 3 minutes left. Doy McFunk's up the field as well, but now low boost. He's had to invest a lot into trying to make that play happen, and Churro, with his limited supply, is able to get a touch, but such low boost on everybody here. Doy not even able to get that mid left. It's going to be Churroboro, and now trying to get up, trying to fight off here against Zilly. They are going to be rewarded a bit. Churroboro able to get that boost in the orange end. Doy forced to make a save, does kill it mid, and now GoBlox already re-aggressing, kills it towards the right side, and Zilly trying to get it back up the field. Obs trying to fight and get his Octane in front of the way, but not able to do it, and GoBlox just going to be starting to play this himself. 2 minutes left on the clock. Zilly lobbing it over off the backboard, trying to get a double touch, and actually does, but Doy McFunk's in the way yet again. An epic save from him to deny it, and a 2-goal lead denied. Doy McFunk's now under 2 minutes trying to force this up the field. More than half the game expired. GCG out in front of the net actually, but nobody can sink that one in. Churroboro gets it back off, trying to pass it to GCG, and they do. Zilly trying to fight it, but not able to do it. Eventually does manage to clear it out, and GCG with low boost on the orange end. If a lobber goes towards the blue net, it will be difficult to save right now for him, but Doy McFunk's trying to win it off the wall. Back over off the corner, and GoBlox just so aggressive here. Obs trying to follow through as well and just keep this ball on the offense here for Orange. A back pass to Zilly, going to open it up. It's off the backboard. GoBlox trying to follow through with the double touch, just misjudges it a bit, and now the Churro boys trying to follow it up, but a bump going to deny the play, and actually ends up tossing it back to the orange side, I say. But Doy McFunk's a shot on net actually from mid, and GoBlox a crucial save. 0 boost, 10 boost, sorry, but has to get back. 56 seconds. 1 out by Churroboro, and now Zilly to kill it. Back into the corner. Doy McFunk's chasing. Does manage to get it to Obs. GCG pumped as well, so now Obs with a potential shot actually saved by Churroboro. Very nice adjustment from him to deny the shot, but 40 seconds, and an equalizer still needed from Big Dinner FC to get back into this. They need to try to force overtime. Doy trying to follow this through. Obs is just too quick. Already up for it. Zilly trying to follow through with a shot, and Churroboro forced to save. Low boost, but he just has to keep this ball out of the orange end. It's going to go over there. GoBlox trying to keep it away from their goal, and now GCG losing the fight. Doy McFunks has to fall back and deny a second goal here. It's their only shot. They need to boom it and get themselves back in, and GoBlox is going to seal the game. A 3-1 lead outside of a miraculous 2 kickoff goal event. We will be seeing the game end with Pass going 3-2. Big Dinner FC putting up a hell of a fight. Let's see if they do hit that miracle, as GCG going up against Obs, and Doy McFunks actually could have a fast follow, but it's going to be 1 out from Zilly, and this far into the blue end it will be impossible. So the ball even about to go in for Pass again for good measure, but it will be a 1 game here from the Pass side, and they take their game against Big Dinner FC 3-2.